Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. I am just trying to go live on the other website as well, or website, Instagram as well. I have never scheduled a live on Instagram, so
Oh, like an actual schedule.
yeah, maybe I just go live then.
It's bizarre on the mobile app. It doesn't let me see like who's joined.
Okay, there we go. Start. Oh, how do I get this over here too?
Should be from this way.
Hello. Oh. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are you guys doing?
What's going on, everybody?
We're back.
There we go.
I think we're back. Okay, so we have YouTube and Instagram going, so it's going to be a little bit back and forth.
Yeah, I can move YouTube over a touch, actually.
What is up, guys? How is everybody doing? Hi, Flat Out Travelers. How are you guys doing? We are coming live to you guys today from... Sorry. It's a full day.
Yeah.
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
It's been a day, but we were like, you know what?
We
wanted
coming
to
live
do this.
from the mountains in Baja.
Yeah, it's from the mountains in Baja, which is very feels a little like uncharted territory, as far as
we're less traveled. I wouldn't say it's uncharted.
Yeah, just less traveled. So it's been really awesome to be here. So we are just gonna start by opening up questions to everybody and talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on here in Baja.
Yeah. And we have to make sure we don't accidentally tell the secret.
I know. We have a big secret coming.
Yeah, we have a big announcement coming up. Hopefully Sunday. Sunday on YouTube.
How do I find insurance for my bus? Can't find anyone to cover my first bus.
So we didn't have a problem in Tennessee with State Farm. I have heard pretty scary stories for people in other states trying to get coverage on their bus. But all around, I thought I heard State Farm was consistently one of the best agencies to go through
My
for it.
first recommendation would to be change your bus title from a bus title to an RV title or a motorhome title. So it makes your bus not a bus anymore. It makes it a true motorhome. And usually sometimes you have to show pictures for that, like saying that there's a bathroom and that there's a bed and that there's a kitchen.
Yep.
It doesn't usually have to be anything super glamorous, but that helps, and then they'll help with the insurance. Yes. So I know, and I've also heard Allstate as well is a good insurance.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. A couple of people that I know have Allstate. So I've also heard Allstate is a good example for that as well. So I hope that helps. And you can find insurance for your bus because that's very exciting. How is everybody doing this afternoon? We have a lot.
Are you able to see the YouTube chat over there?
I am, yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure we can see it.
Yeah, so we can see everybody's comments and what you need. Yes, perfect. I'm glad that, yeah, try that with the bus and see if that kind of works out for you. Guys, we've been spending the last couple days in the beautiful mountains of Baja. We will have YouTube videos out about it, so we are very excited to share those with you eventually.
Yep. And question in, how long will we be down there? Well, we will be in Baja until mid-March, mid to the end of March. And then after that, if you've been following us, you know that we have been on the fence of going to either Europe after Baja, so shipping the van to Europe, or putting the van on a ferry from Baja over to mainland Mexico and then continuing down the Pan American Highway all the way to Argentina. So that announcement's coming soon. So stay tuned. If you
It
don't
makes you feel better.
already,
We've made a decision.
yeah, exactly. So if you don't already subscribe to our YouTube, make sure you subscribe there because that is where we are going to have that announcement first come out.
Rude dog. Do you feel safe in Baja? Absolutely.
Yep.
We do feel safe in Baja. That being said, we are very, very good and follow some pretty strong safety precautions that
Yep.
we've made for ourselves, that we do also in the US, that we do anywhere we are in our van, which I think is super, super important. Every day I feel like we just have, not every day, but every few days, we talk about like one thing that we could do that makes us feel better, as well as make sure that we're safe in our little home.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, like, it really hasn't been any different than the US. And I mean, we've had way worse encounters in the US than our, what, almost 2 months now so far in Baja.
Yeah.
But like she said, just like we do in the US, we follow certain safety precautions. Ones that we developed after having a really bad incident in the US.
Which you can go check out again on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's like our nightmare. It's in our Runaway Northwest series.
Yep. But like we got kicked out of the site the other day and there was nothing weird about it. It was just like, hey, so you guys can't be here. And that was
Can't sleep here.
boondocking. We've been boondocking the majority of our travels here on Baja. But yeah, so long answer to a short question. Yes, we feel safe.
Yes, we feel safe. You have been watching We Want a
Perfect.
Van in Europe. Yeah, I agree. Having another van in Europe would be the best, so you could just fly
Well,
over
do
there.
they mean they want a specific van in Europe or they want to bring their van to Europe?
I don't know. But I hope either way you eventually get to do that because that is on definitely something that we want to do. How are you guys doing? We are just going to announce this really quick in the beginning of this live chat. So if you are here, you get to know we have launched a Patreon to help with our travels and to give you guys a little exclusive behind the scenes of what this lifestyle looks like.
Yeah, so our Patreon's going to give access to like other content that we don't put out on YouTube
Or Instagram.
Or Instagram. It's going to have exclusive live videos just for patrons, and we're really trying to make it like a closer knit community. Sometimes we can get lost in like our Instagram DMs or YouTube comments and get lost responding to them and have a hard time like giving genuine responses. But we're going to make sure that like Patreon becomes a community where like anything we see there, we're really going to be able to
you're truly gonna
dedicate
be,
a lot to.
and you're truly going to be a part of the Runaway fam.
But yeah, and we came up with some creative ideas to include in some of the tiers. Like one of my favorites coming up will be blooper videos.
Yeah.
So we'll have like blooper content videos of like when we mess up or something silly happens.
Because it happens a lot.
Yeah. So
I edit out a lot of our little bloopers. I try to keep some of them because
yeah, we put some of that stuff and some of that raw stuff in the YouTube videos, but some just doesn't fit. But
so truly, the biggest way to support us right now, as we travel, is definitely the Patreon, and I would love to have you guys a part of that community.
You're converting a van but won't live in it. How is a lithium-ion battery for...
How is an ion battery? Is that lithium?
I'm assuming Rudog's meaning like lithium-ion battery, correct? We had AGM batteries in our bus and we have lithiums in our van. I much prefer lithiums for two reasons, and both are pretty well known. The most common reason for lithium is that you can discharge them further. So AGMs you typically can only discharge, AGMs you can typically only discharge to 50%, meaning if you have 300 amp hours, you can only use 150. Well, lithiums, you can use them at least down to 15%. A lot of them you can even bring down to almost 0%. But the bigger reason that I highly recommend lithiums is stage charging. So like you're going to bring in as much as your solar provides up until like 98%. Whereas like AGM starts dialing way down once you hit around 78%, if I remember. And that's all relative to your battery bank size. But you'll charge your batteries up way faster and fuller with lithiums.
And since being in Baja, we've had, it feels like, endless solar recently.
Except at the van meet, our solar crapped the bed.
Yes, fun story. At the van meet, our solar crapped the bed. One of our connections.
Our branch connectors on the roof, so it's what brings in our three
Fried.
solar panels into a parallel connection. That branch connector fried. But luckily, we were with
a
like
bunch of nomads.
999 other vans, and we were able to find some extra pieces and patch that back together.
Yeah, which was super, super awesome. We have, hey guys, what is up?
Hey friends.
Hey there.
Friends from down the road.
Friends from down the road. What is up, guys? What is up? Beautiful. Oh, sorry, I need to hit that on YouTube.
Yeah. So I think on here it will just like pop up
Pop
as they
up,
come
yeah.
through. Yeah.
So guys, feel free to open your questions. Like I said, we've been trying to do these live chats more so that you
we're
guys
trying
can
to do them
just-
at least every other week. That's kind of a goal that I have, is that we just get on here, even if it's just for like 20 minutes. But
and just to chat with you guys.
show our faces, answer any questions. It's easier to answer questions here than anywhere else. Cannot decide between the Pan Am and the Silk
Highway.
Road.
And Silk Road. What's the Silk Road?
Silk Road, I would assume, I'm less familiar with it, but through the Middle East. Would that be true?
So yeah, we are not. The Silk Road, I imagine, would be through the Middle East.
I would imagine so.
And I would say both, baby.
Yeah. I mean, that's like us, Pan Am, or Europe.
And to be honest, like the Middle East is like also always calling us.
That's another part of Europe, is that if we do that first.
Europe to Mongolia.
To Mongolia, yeah.
Awesome.
And so does that route bring you through Russia or through Central Asia? Okay.
We have talked about van life in Asia. It feels like there's no content really about it.
Yeah.
It's a little hard because you're illiterate, at least for us, we're illiterate.
Yeah.
So that's a little intimidating, but we have traveled to Southeast Asia. We went to Thailand for our honeymoon, and Asia is one of the most magical places in the entire world.
Well, Asia.
Asia. I know that's a general statement. At least Thailand was a magical place, and the food is incredible. And it's our favorite cuisine.
Between the two, what really helped us, because we do have a decision, but we're gonna keep leading y'all on until Sunday.
We're not telling you the decision just yet.
But I would say just kind of like make a list of what your goals are for each one and see which one makes most sense for now based off of those goals.
Yeah. Something that we haven't talked about, I don't think I have any more questions. Hey, Nomad Chad, what's up?
Nomad Chad.
Something that helped us make that decision, which eventually you guys will know, that helped us make the decision is purpose in our travels a little bit, not just seeing pretty places, things we want to do and passions that we want to go for, and what supports that. So I think that was a really, really big help in our decision when we decided.
Rue Dog, thank you so much. We super
buy
appreciate
you guys
that.
another beer. Love following you guys. Oh, thank you, Rue Dog.
And check out our Patreon just to see if any of that interests you. If you prefer to do the buy the beer thing,
that's awesome.
We love you for that.
Yeah,
that is incredible.
Thank you so much. It helps either way.
Yep.
But there's some really affordable options on the Patreon as well. And we keep you in our little community. We want you there. We got Marsha. Oh, I miss Marsha so much. Hi, Marsha. I love you. I miss you. I feel like you've been all over my stuff recently.
I gotta check my soup. Hang on.
Yeah, Matt is cooking as per usual, guys. You know that this one in the household does not cook very much. Thanks, Rue Dog. I'm so glad you're gonna go check it out. It's super fun. I have it linked. Our Patreon is also, it's linked on our YouTube. It's linked on our link tree on our Instagram as well. So if you are interested, that's where you will find it. And I'll eventually post it on our stories and stuff on YouTube.
The lentils cook quick.
Yeah, hubby is making lentil soup. Love you too. This is so cool. I know, it's like I get to hang out with you, Marsha, right? Like, I feel like it's been so long and I haven't been back to chat for more than like 5 minutes, it feels like. Every time we go back, it seems crazy.
We got so sick the last time.
Yeah, last time we were home in Chattanooga, we got so sick and we were actually staying at basically in someone's backyard.
Yeah, and in the van.
In
and
the
I
van
got
in someone's
sick,
backyard.
And the weather was terrible.
The weather was not good. We got really, really sick, so it wasn't super
For those
fun.
that don't know, the worst part of van life is getting sick in the van.
Yes.
There is nothing worse than that.
Nope.
I mean, I'm sure there's something worse than that, but that is our, on average, least favorite part of van life because you're uncomfortable. You have no control over anything, like temperatures and things like that.
Temperatures are a big one, especially if it's hot already, if it's the summer.
Yep.
And
it was it was a little easier in the bus.
Yeah, because
still was terrible, but was a little easier.
Our biggest suggestion with that is to have a little budget. And if you need a hotel room or if you need an Airbnb, you have that little budget to allow yourself to go and recoup. Yeah. It's important.
Yep.
Nomad
Chad.
You built that. Hashtag van life. We did build it. Marsha, you right. We got Nomad Chad here.
Give you guys a little sneak peek into what's going on over here. Here's it for YouTube. A little craziness right now.
And then we're going to slowly move Instagram. And this is the van, guys. In its beauty.
It is.
In cooking mode.
Quite a bit messy right now. I have a notebook full of lists. Yes. I'll try to summarize the goals. Yeah, the goals, like, what I felt was most helpful making our decision was not just like pros and cons, because that can just get like, well, what pro is bigger than the other?
Yeah, because like, truly, they're both going to be amazing.
Like, what do you want to get out of your travels, and then choose which of those two options will fulfill those goals the best.
Yes.
Because what we've talked about is making travels not just about seeing places, but about actually like personal development and things. So
yeah, because once you live on the road long enough or live nomadically or travel just a lot, like you've seen a ton of beautiful places. So it's nice to be like, what are you doing?
Rude dog wants a scenic view. I'll take him outside real quick. Boop, boop, boop.
You gonna take him all the way outside?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, Instagram is going outside. YouTube, you are going to stay in here with me.
I hit my head. Whoop.
Careful, baby.
There we go. Hang on. There you go. We're in the
hello, YouTube. I guess I am taking this on a solo challenge right now. If you are here from YouTube, we really, really appreciate it. We have been working so hard on this platform. I've been working my butt off on it and editing these videos and making them fun and educational, and I hope you guys are really enjoying it.
All right.
So,
keep coming back.
Keep coming back, baby.
Love that philosophy. Let me just make sure we didn't miss anything. Woo! Knocking stuff over. Craziness over here.
Sorry, guys. This is what it's like running two platforms at once. The reality of what that looks like.
All right. Let's scroll back up. Let's see scenic view out the window. That's what we just did. Love that philosophy. How is finding boondocking spots in Baja? It is awesome. It is largely dependent on the capability of your vehicle.
Yes.
There's plenty of boondocking spots for almost any rig, but our favorite ones have been ones that are a little harder to get to. And you definitely have a much wider selection of places if you have something capable. With that being said, four-wheel drive isn't necessarily necessary, just a more...
To get off the beaten path.
Yeah.
But there is plenty of spots available, especially beach spots, that less capable rigs can get to as well.
Absolutely.
Yes, I think it's gorgeous here too. It's been so nice. This place is so dreamy. I can't wait to show you guys on it on YouTube. Like,
yeah,
we've done a lot of filming.
Yeah, where we just stayed, we have an awesome YouTube video coming out. Like, the views you just saw do not do it justice at all. And like where we just were, it was like incredible.
Yes,
it was one of the most beautiful places we've stayed.
Yeah, and actually part of our Patreon will be one of part of our Patreon. One of the things will be locations.
Yeah,
our favorite spots and our secret spots. So some of those will be from here in Baja. Yep. I feel like we have actually a decent amount of little secret.
Yeah, so like favorite spots will just be like, these are our absolute favorite spots, and then secret spots might be ones that we just stumbled upon that may be a little less known.
Yeah.
So that will be a part of one of the tiers that we will have on our Patreon.
Yep, and the Patreon will be also forever changing, depending on what you guys want.
Stuck in Cincinnati for now. I've heard that it's warmer up in the northern, northeastern north central part of the United
Yeah,
States
my family's from New York, and they
right
just said it
now.
was like 65 today, which is wild for New York.
So your favorite spot to practice yoga?
Cass, what's your favorite spot to practice yoga? My favorite spot recently. So when we lived in the bus, I loved to practice yoga on our rooftop deck because I loved the view. Obviously, in this van, I do not get to go on our deck or on our roof. Um, since being here in Baja, I love doing it on the beach because it's so soft and it just absorbs, and I can just really, really take it in as long as the wind isn't too crazy. Um, but since being up here in the mountains, I've been like right next to the river, which is just like, I think water. I'm gonna say water then.
Yeah.
Water. It just like puts you at peace.
73 today, but 34 on Friday. That is
Woo!
crazy. In the mountains where it's kind of crazy. Mid 70s to low 80s during the days, and then some nights will be 55 and some nights will be like 37,
Yeah, it
which
really
is
just
crazy.
depends.
Yeah.
But it's been really, really good sleeping weather.
Yeah.
I've been really cuddly in the evenings. We have to be in this little van because there's not all that much space. Okay, guys. Feel free to come out with us with any more questions. We're here to answer and just kind of chat with you guys. Got anything you want to tell them, honey?
No, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna season my soup.
That's always what he's thinking about food.
Yeah. Any suggestions? I got potatoes, carrots, lentils, spinach. Oh, and asparagus. I forgot I'm throwing
Yeah.
that. That's like the oddball.
What's up with the legality of parking / camping down there? Any hassle with the policia?
Great question.
Great question.
Really hard to know. Ultimately, in Mexico, beaches are public land
Yes.
regardless. So with that being said, it still could be
Yes.
different, like it's Mexico. But it's really like leaning on iOverlander is the best bet right now. With that being said, the site that we got kicked out of was on iOverlander. And by kicked out of, just told that we can't stay there is really what happened. So it's kind of tough, but really, like, if you're here and you're respecting the space and you're not allowed to be here, they're just gonna ask you politely, like, hey,
You can't be here.
Yeah.
And again, follow your gut. Get here in the daytime. Like, make your presence known that you are staying here before the evening comes. And that usually helps because then you can kind of get the vibe of the area that you are in.
Yep. Are you hiking while you're in the mountains? We actually did, what, 2 days ago?
Which felt so good to be back
Yeah.
on the trails. We are really, really, really big hikers, as you guys know. And we felt like since being on the beach so much, we haven't been able to do that. It's just been long, long strolling walks.
Yep.
But being up here in the mountains, we went on some serious hikes the other day, and that felt really good.
Yeah, and it is beautiful. We did
Okay.
like a 4 mile up to a beautiful lagoon. And yeah. Oh, hello from Chile.
Hello from Chile.
We'll
Ah!
maybe see you one day if we decide to do the Pan American.
But you gotta watch our next YouTube video
to know if it's
to know
there
if
or
it's
you're
there.
up.
Who knows? And then we have Van Life around Europe joined.
Oh, wow.
How funny! I've watched your YouTube videos. How do you both of you sleep in that bed up top? LOL, that is a tight fit. You are correct.
It is quite a tight fit, but
I really like him, I guess.
humans are very adaptive.
Yes. So one thing we've learned from living on the road is that you can basically get used to almost anything.
Yep.
It is tight. It is 10 inches smaller than a full-size
No,
bed.
it's less than that.
Okay.
We just re-looked it up. It's like 6 inches less than a full size.
Okay, whatever. 6 to 10 inches less than a full-size bed width-wise. And I sleep on the inside, Matt sleeps on the outside, and we've just kind of made it work, to be honest. We are big cuddlers, and in van life it gets pretty cold at night. So we just made it work. I don't know. We just both sleep up there. We know people that sleep that have small rigs like ours that
Similar to
sleep
ours.
separately.
Yep.
And then sometimes try to sleep together, but most of the time sleep separately.
We're
just
both not
because-
very tall, so that helps a lot. If one or both people were taller, it would be a lot harder.
Yes.
But
It's small, but we got used to it.
Yep.
So appreciate the info. Love Baja and look forward to some bus life down there soon. Yes,
Sweet. Hell
definitely.
yeah.
I love seeing buses. Obviously, we lived in a bus before this, so our heart still has like, we still like want to be a part of the bus life community. We're like, oh, we're bus lifers. We're like, you don't
Yeah.
have a bus anymore.
They look like mega homes when we check them out now.
I know.
It's
When we thought what
amazing.
we used to be tiny
Yeah.
isn't.
Yeah, we used to say, yeah, our house is so small, and now we're in this, and I see a bus, and I was
I'm
like,
like,
whoa.
oh, so much room.
Yeah.
So, and we have a bunch of friends that live in buses, so it's always nice to go and like kind of spread out and hang out in buses. They're special. Oh, what is up, crew? What is up? We have new people coming in. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is well. All the questions. Anything to tell them?
Let's see. Anything to tell them? Has anybody been to Cabo, and do you have good recommendations?
Yes, we have family coming in.
Yep.
And we like to do some cutesy, touristy things.
Yeah, we'll only be in Cabo for 2 nights. We'll spend most of the time with family in other places, primarily La Paz.
But if you have like a thing, you're like, no, you got to do this, let us know because I am very unsure about what to do in Cabo. We have an Airbnb too. So
Yeah.
with secure parking. So the van is going to be away. So it's just us and exploring.
And tacos.
And tacos. And tacos. We have eaten so many tacos since being down here.
Yep.
I think Matt is probably past 300 tacos.
If you count, only if you count the ones we make at home, because we're not eating
Yeah.
out very often.
I'm counting the ones we make at home.
Yeah, I mean, if you count the ones we're making at home, it might be well over that because we make a lot of tacos.
We
at
do.
home.
It's fun when you're in places that, like, obviously, Mexico, tacos, right? That's just, it goes hand in hand. You make those food at home because that's what's available in the grocery stores and stuff as well. So you're eating tacos out, and then you're like, you know what I could have for lunch? Tacos. What is up, guys? Welcome.
I'm having a sleepy day, y'all.
Matt is
those
having a
sleepy
sleepy
days.
day. I had to force him to come on the live today.
Mm-hmm.
Full realness.
Otherwise, I'd just be making my soup right now.
I wanted to come on and talk with you guys though because it's been a little bit and we want to make sure that we're keeping this community strong.
But also, speaking about soup, I found out the other day that potentially my favorite Disney movie ever is Ratatouille. So
Yeah, I got
there you have
Matt
it.
to watch Ratatouille and he almost wanted to watch it again after he finished it.
It was great.
It's
I
a
love
cute movie.
cooking and just like everything behind it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt's been able to cook. We've been traveling with our friends now at Galaxy Tripping for the last month. I think today's our
About a
month
month.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Our friend anniversary. But Matt's been making everybody meals, so
Last
he's
night
been able
was
to
good.
he's been able to share his cooking with other people other than me, which is nice because you don't get to do that very often.
It's
Yeah,
like
we loved
looking
it.
under the refrigerator.
Yeah, if anybody's following us raw, you know that we have our kitty here too in our little van, and he has been in a mood because he hasn't been able to go outside.
Yeah,
The
because we were
last
on a
couple
ranch
days.
with like all different animals and all sorts of chaos going on.
So
Good
we kept-
chaos.
good chaos.
But for a cat, not good chaos. So, watching all these posts, I've been craving Mexican food so bad. I could only imagine.
Yeah.
Because when we rewatched our food tour, so I don't know if we ever posted the photo of it, but with our friends, we were able to use a projector and premiere it on the
Yeah,
side
no, I
of
don't
their
think we
van.
did.
We'll have to put that on our story. But then we were sitting there watching all of these tacos that we were eating in the Mariscos, and it made me really want some birria.
Yeah, and that was like a couple weeks before, and I was like, oh my god, that was a great food tour.
Yep.
We seriously ate. If you didn't watch the last YouTube video, go check it out. We seriously ate so much.
And in the clip that I said, like, I can't breathe, I think that's what I said. I was like, oh, I'm so full. It was bad. I was hurting. I was struggling.
We were eating until we can't anymore. Yeah, it's so fun sharing that side of it as well. We actually got a little fun comment on YouTube today saying that like they really appreciated like they were sharing the wilderness, but also sharing like the culture and the food and stuff, which is really cool because
We tried to do that some with San Ignacio.
Yeah,
too,
we
and
really-
San Felipe.
it's something we really, really love doing, and that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Is to absorb it. So, hi Wendy, how are you doing? We miss you. We miss you. What is up, guys?
Bubba snoring over here.
I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Atali is out.
Yeah, Bubba is the nickname for Atali.
He is such a Bubba.
Yep. And our cat is trying to scratch underneath the
Yeah.
refrigerator. So
He's bored
What
right
is
now.
he
We've been
doing?
playing with the laser a lot. Oh, we
Yeah.
miss you. We miss you.
miss you too. Hope all is well in Chat Town.
I know, Chat Town.
Fogarty, what are you doing, dude? Come on. Come on.
What is your favorite hot spring you've been to?
Ooh.
Oh, we have such
Ooh.
a good one for this.
So do you follow us on YouTube? Do you subscribe on YouTube? Because if you do,
Hot Spring Highway, baby.
yeah, Hot Spring Highway, we have a video of, I believe in the video there's 4 hot springs
Yes.
that we highlight within like 2 days of travel in Idaho. And there's basically a corridor that's 2 or 3 hours of driving with like 10 hot springs. And we hit a bunch of them, and I can't remember any of the names of them, but in that you would likely see, based off of our ratings, which one is our favorite.
Yes, to be honest, I think it was the first one in that video. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the first one in that video. So if you go recheck it out, that's at least my favorite hot spring I've ever been to. Idaho in general has some of the best hot springs in the world, I believe.
In the world.
A bold statement, but I
don't
love
know.
Idaho.
We've only been to 2 hot springs.
Yeah, we've
outside
been to
of
2. We
the
went
US,
to one in
actually.
Asia. We went to one in Thailand.
One in Thailand and one in Mexico.
And one in Mexico. Idaho, but you can literally find so many amazing, jaw-dropping, beautiful hot springs. So if you're looking for hot springs, go there. Travels in the Galaxy.
What's up, friends?
I hope you made it back safe. I don't even know if you guys are in the U.S. now. They were just down here with us in Mexico. We met them this time. And it was
traveling with them for a little bit.
Yeah,
also, those truffles were the bomb.com. Come to Japan. That's ironic.
Yeah,
because that's where they live. They live in Japan.
Travels the Galaxy and then Ninko, they live in Japan.
Yeah, that's so funny. We would love to go to Japan.
Yes.
It's on our roadmap. Like future travel plans.
Yes.
We just don't have it slotted yet.
But we are going to be going to Japan. We keep hearing amazing things. And now we have really good friends that live in Japan. So now there's even more of a reason to go. And yeah. So we will definitely be coming to Japan at some point.
Best beach so far. It depends on what you're looking for. I think my favorite beach experience overall so far has been Playa Muertos, outside of La Paz, and that was in our last YouTube video.
Yes.
So you can check that out on our YouTube. It's in the food tour with La Paz. That was great for snorkeling. It was good for swimming as well at low tide. At high tide, it was still pretty good for swimming.
Yeah, it was a great beach for swimming.
Depending on how the wind was.
Yeah. Nico. Oh, it's Saichin.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's
okay,
why.
That makes so much sense now.
I was like, how ironic. Oh, we love you too. 3/4 of the way back up to the States.
Oh, okay.
Great. Good.
Cool.
Good.
Cool.
Miles and Lala, the build is coming
friends.
together. I keep watching it and keep following it, and I just love seeing you guys build. It's looking super good. And
you guys are working hard on it.
Yeah, I also can't believe you guys are living in it and converting.
Yeah,
that's
wild.
Pretty hardcore. So, kill it. It's super hardcore. We couldn't do it. We did it a little bit in the van.
Some in the van,
but it wasn't fun.
Being on a property helps, though. We were on public land.
Yeah, we were on public land doing it, but wouldn't recommend. Oh, we got some Blue Nose in the bus. How are you guys doing? All sorts of friends on here right now. Awesome, guys.
All right, so I think we'll probably just be on for another couple minutes. So if you have any questions.
Yeah, today we wanted to do like a quick live chat. Nothing too in depth. Just wanted to come out here and ask you guys any questions you might have.
Yeah, catch up a little bit.
Catch up. And let you know that we're safe, we're good, we're happy. We have some big decisions coming.
It's gotten dark outside since we've been on.
I know, it's like pitch black.
Dark, but oh my god, the cows. We didn't tell them about the cows earlier. So there's ranches all over where we are, and the cows are all free roaming cows, and they were just having a fit.
A bit earlier.
I don't know why, but they were just running up and down the street, just like screaming, just like going crazy. It was wild. And the one cow came up and licked our friend's side view mirror, which was kind of funny.
So wild.
Yeah.
So wild. Yes, guys, we're gonna be on here for just a few more minutes, and just kind of chat with you guys. Like I said, we've been focusing a bunch on our YouTube videos, and that's where you're gonna find the most, authentic, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Not authentic.
I mean,
Day to day.
authentic's true too, though.
Authentic.
It's a platform that allows us to be most authentic.
Yeah, so that's really where we would appreciate your guys' support over there on. We've been working really hard on it, so.
Miles and Lala, I also read Mexico like 8 times before I like actually pieced it together.
Mexico.
Probably because I am so sleepy today.
Yeah.
But
Matt's a little out of it today,
yeah.
but it's one of those days. It happens living on the road. Sometimes it just burns you out a little bit. So
Yep.
need recovery evenings and stuff, which we're definitely going to do this evening.
Yeah.
We're going to veg and watch some.
My stew is
TV.
getting close to ready.
Whereabouts are y'all? In the mountains.
Yes, in the mountains. We're going to be coming near, I'm blanking on the name off the top of my head, but where y'all suggested for us to go. We might actually do like the East Cape, the whole East Cape road that follows the ocean there.
Yes.
So we'll check that out probably next week, right?
Yeah, probably
Starting
next
this
week.
weekend.
Yeah. Time for another little adventure. We've been doing so much like adventuring and playing.
Yeah.
Like we have been really.
But at the ranch, we were working hard.
Yeah.
The other day, we did like
9 hours of work.
under a palapa.
Yeah. And if you guys are just joining now, again, we just launched our Patreon. It would mean the world if you even just go check it out. We worked really hard on just even putting it together. So if you even go look at it, it would mean a lot.
And what is Patreon, babe?
Patreon is an exclusive. Thank you, Eddie. Patreon is an exclusive community to support us and bring our runaway community together.
Yeah. So we'll be posting exclusive content there. There'll be a lot of lives just with the Patreon community. There'll be funny things like blooper videos. There'll be extra content. Some tiers have some crazy things going on in it.
Stickers.
So if you're ever curious if there's any way to help support our travels, we're figuring out that Starlink might be a little tough with our national travels long term. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. Yeah, work might be different. Hopefully not, but we never know. So yeah, that helps keep us on the road.
Yeah, so we want to keep traveling like this, so it would help a lot. And you can find that in our link on Instagram, or you can go into our YouTube, and I have the little links there as well. And if you do want it, I can also send it to you. So if you DM me, we can send it right to you, and you guys can check it out. Just letting you guys know that means so much to us.
But with that, any last questions? If there's
like
any last questions, we'll give you about
minutes.
another 30 to 60 seconds. Otherwise, I got some stew to make.
Yes, we got some eating to do, and then kind of crash out for the evening because we've been working pretty hard today, guys. I think that's it for the little runaway fam, babe.
Cat is running around.
Yeah, puppy sleeping, crazy kitty. It's a full house over here. I think that's it. I think everybody's out of questions.
All right,
guys. We really appreciate you coming to our live and catching up with you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. We'll do another one of these sometime pretty soon. Yes. Probably shortly after we make the announcement. Yes. So that we could kind of open. Bubba is doing well.
Yes.
His ear infection is gone, and he's doing well.
He's doing well. So we will probably do another one after we make the announcement. And we'll see you guys
Nomad Chad.
See you later, bud. Bye,
guys. Bye, everybody.
Buenas noches.
Good night.